Is it time to buy or sell SPDR S&P 500 ETF? In this video, we are exploring the SPDR S&P 500 ETF in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on the 16th of June, 2025, and now we are here to present an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 27th of May, 2025, our system has ranked the SPDR S&P 500 ETF as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 3.98. Now, let's examine the ETF's performance during this time frame. The ETF has experienced a gain of 1.95%. This equates to an average return of 0.13% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The exchange-traded fund is situated in the upper part of a broad and robust rising trend in the short term. This typically presents an excellent opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction back towards the lower portion of the trend is likely. A breakout at the upper trend line, which is $605.69, will initially signal a stronger rate of increase. The current 3-month trend indicates a potential change of approximately 11.24% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from 0.0713% to 11.80%. In terms of a longer-term perspective, our 12-month analysis suggests a projected change of 4.62%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between a decline of 12.91% and an increase of 7.92% over the next year. In current terms, this would position the future price somewhere between $524.85 and $650.42. Our latest daily update for the SPDR S&P 500 ETF includes the headline, Stronger Technical Forecast for SPDR S&P 500 ETF Price After Monday Trading. The SPDR S&P 500 ETF price gained nearly 1% on the last trading day, which was Monday, the 16th of June, 2025, rising from $597 to $602.68. During that trading day, the ETF fluctuated by approximately 0.7%, with a low of $600.23 and a high of $604.45. The price has increased in 6 of the last 10 days and has risen by 1.68% over the past 2 weeks. Volume decreased on the last day by 6 million shares, with a total of 79 million shares traded for about $47.4 billion. It is important to consider that falling volume amid rising prices can signal divergence and may indicate potential changes in the coming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the ETF was $613.23, while the lowest price was $481.80. Currently, the price is 1.72%, or $10.55, below the 52-week high of $613.23, which is also the all-time high for the ETF. Today, the S&P 500 traded higher, gaining approximately 1%, recovering some ground after a 1.1% drop on Friday amid geopolitical tensions. This leaves the index around 2.72% below its record high from February. These short-term fluctuations reflect the prevailing market sentiment as investors respond to global events while processing mixed economic signals. Manufacturing activity in New York has declined, adding to the uncertainty surrounding economic recovery. Despite these challenges, analysts highlight strong performance from sectors such as technology, particularly chip stocks, which have significantly outperformed the S&P 500 this year. Companies like NVIDIA and AMD, with their new product launches, underscore ongoing innovation and investor enthusiasm in this area, potentially stabilizing market sentiment for tech stocks and positively influencing SPY. Furthermore, rising dividends from S&P 500 companies indicate robust shareholder confidence, emphasizing resilience amidst macroeconomic concerns. With expectations of record payouts, investors may reconsider SPY for its dividend growth potential, providing upward pressure in the long term. Overall, while immediate geopolitical uncertainties may pose risks, the combination of strong sector performance and increasing dividends suggests that SPY could attract sustained interest, benefiting both short-term traders and long-term investors seeking stability amidst volatility. The following signals have been identified for SPDR S&P 500 ETF. There are mixed signals in the ETF today. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Thursday, June 12, 2025, and so far it has fallen by approximately 0.177%. Further decline is indicated until a new bottom pivot is established. Additionally, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. The SPDR S&P 500 ETF holds buy signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, providing a positive outlook for the ETF. Furthermore, there is a general buy signal based on the relationship between these two signals, as the short-term average is above the long-term average. During downward corrections, there will be some support from the lines at $600.96 and $583.29. A breakdown below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. Notably, volume decreased during the last trading day despite price gains. This creates a divergence between volume and price, which may serve as an early warning. The ETF should be monitored closely. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, sell signal. Pivots, sell signal 3 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 5 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal 3 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 37 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages indicated a buy signal 33 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 38 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 26 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages indicated a buy signal 15 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for SPDR S&P 500 ETF. On the downside, the ETF finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $548.62 and $505.28. There is an inherent risk involved when an ETF is testing a support level. If this level is breached, the ETF could potentially decline to the next support level. In this scenario, SPDR S&P 500 finds support just below today's level at $548.62. If this is broken, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $505.28 and $504.38. Generally, the ETF tends to exhibit very controlled movements, and with good liquidity, the risk is considered quite low for this ETF. Over the past day, the ETF moved $4.22 between its high and low, which is a change of 0.703%. For the last week, the ETF has experienced a daily average volatility of 0.688%. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for the SPDR S&P 500 ETF. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for the SPDR S&P 500 ETF is at $603.08. If you do not own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the ETF, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, the SPDR S&P 500 ETF encounters its first support level at $548.62. If this support level holds, it could present a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. A recommended stop loss is set at $582.77, reflecting a decrease of 3.3%. This exchange-traded fund has very low daily fluctuations, which indicates a minimal risk. Currently, there is a sell signal indicated by a pivot top that was identified 2 days ago. Is SPDR S&P 500 ETF a good buy? Several short-term signals, along with a generally positive trend, indicate that the current level may present a buying opportunity. There is a fair chance for SPDR S&P 500 ETF to perform well in the short term. We have upgraded our analysis conclusion for this ETF from a hold or accumulate to a buy candidate since the last evaluation. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems find that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Tuesday, June 17th, We expect SPDR S&P 500 ETF to open lower by 22.7 cents and start trading at $602.45. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the buying or selling of securities. It is important not to base your investment decisions solely on information from StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. Here is our current perspective on the exchange-traded fund. Do you concur or differ? Please leave a comment below and share your insights. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Don't forget to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day, with best wishes from all of us at StockInvest.